Já faz um tempinho desde que nos falamos. E aí, você tá aqui, tenho coisa pra te contar. O pastor acabou de encontrar um contato com a gente. Ele disse que tá trabalhando na rua C esses dias e que quer ver a gente. Você sabe o motivo? Pedimos ao pastor para nos ajudar a conseguir comissões na Zona Externa, para nos ajudar a rastrear o Pearman, certo? Então ele veio por isso. Tá livre agora? Quer falar com ele? Bora! Aê, hiperfoco. Já faz um tempinho. Ainda bem que a locadora tá vazia agora. Vou fechar e chamar ele aqui. Pouco tempo depois, o pastor entra na locadora.
My old friends, the two Faithins. It's been a while. How have you both been lately?
Not too bad, thanks to you. Of course, things would be even better if you could get us the business we need.
Oh, dear. Well, when you say it like that, I'm not quite sure how to put the next part.
Parece que você não traz boas notícias.
Seems you don't have any good news for us today.
Please hear me out. It's completely out of my hands. The city has recently beefed up security measures for the election, not just on the main roads. They've also got people stationed on the hollow exits leading to the outer ring. Although there have always been quite a few outer ring smugglers using the hollows for transport, risks have skyrocketed recently, and most clients have given up on doing business in the city for now. Even if you find someone willing to risk it, those small fry definitely won't have what you're looking for. So you passed up on my valuable commission to do business in the outer ring. You're looking for a reliable source of intel, right?
It seems you know us all too well, Shepard.
Well, we've been partners for a while now. Don't worry, I don't need to know the details. Though I don't have any business for you, I didn't come here for nothing. Here's my 2 Denny's. If you're looking for information, try to get in with the Outer Ring biker gangs.
Biker gangs?
The people of the Outer Ring live far apart, and the transportation of supplies relies heavily on the biker gangs. They're well respected among the residents, and nothing happens there without them knowing about it. It's unfortunate that this option is beyond the scope of my business, so this is all the help I can offer you. Well, that's all I have to say. I'll let you get back to your business. If you change your mind and want to make some easy money in the near future, feel free to contact me anytime.
Thanks. We'll think about it. See ya.
Bem, nós conseguimos algumas informações úteis,
We got a
mas...
useful piece of intel, but it definitely won't make finding Pearman any easier.
We have no other choice. The Outer Ring is completely out of our scope of operations. Speaking of which, finding intel on Pearlman has been harder and harder in the city lately. Even Ferry hasn't been able to find any useful leads. Wise, don't you think this whole thing is strange?
Alguém tá pagando tudo.
I get what you're saying. The Outer Ring's huge, but for one person to survive there, it would be impossible to stay completely off the grid.
Exactly. Pearlman's escape caused quite a stir, and public security is looking for him. You'd think there'd be all kinds of intel on him by now. How does a living, breathing person disappear into thin air?
Olá, rapaziada, como é que vocês estão? Espero que estejam bem. Vamos aí a mais um episódio de Zenless on Zero. E depois de um tempinho, finalmente tiramos essa série do hiatus, porque agora lançou mais um capítulo, onde os irmãos, sabendo que o Pearman foi para lá na Zona Externa, ou seja, tá longe pra caramba depois de ter fugido no dirigível, eles estão correndo para ver um contato, alguém que possa dar alguma dica de onde o Pearman pode ter ido. E é claro, por uma ajudinha assim do roteiro, o Billy sabe de uma gangue de motoqueiros bem famosa que tá lá na região, que por uma ajuda do roteiro tá com o Pearman bem à mão. Só que é claro, a gente vai ter que dar uma ajudinha pra eles. Só que antes de mais nada, vamos ao nosso pequeno top padrão. Pega um outro petisco, chama os amigos e bora se divertir, mas antes deixa que já encaquece esse coração. Se não for inscrito, já aproveita e se inscreve. Bora lá! Alguns dias antes, depois do incidente com o dirigível em algum lugar antigo no campo de petróleo da Zona Externa.
Now that's more like it, old man.
If you'd spoken up sooner, we could have saved ourselves the effort. All right. Any other challengers? Anyone else? Big Daddy, we got the Spark Stone. Now you can't say it's not the right time for us to join the Torrid Inferno. We, the sons of Calydon, are the strongest. This time I'm gonna swipe while the iron's hot and seize the Overlord's throne.
It's strike while the iron's hot, you idiot.
The Overlord's throne, huh? Caesar, well, my opinion hasn't changed. Since you've earned the right, go test the waters.
Huh? Aren't you coming with us?
I'm retired. This kind of action-packed stuff should be left to the young'uns. Besides, someone's got to look after the transport business.
Caesar! Big Daddy! We found something amazing over there!
Oh, it's an airship! This is the first time I've seen one up close.
E o imbecil.
Hey, Caesar, there's a live one over here. It's such a serious accident. This guy's lucky to be alive.
I feel like I've seen this face before.
It's not just any guy. This is the defendant in that vision case from the city. He's on the public security's most wanted list. So much money! Enough to drink nitro fuel like water for the next 30 years!
Enough to buy 5 steel tusks? Public security sure is generous.
Public security?
Acordou.
No! Don't hand me over to public security. I'm begging you. I know who the real mastermind is. I have evidence of their crimes. Evidence.
Nesse momento no Random Play.
To be honest, I'm starting to doubt if Pearman is even still alive. We can still rely on Hand for the sacrifice investigation, but the Cunning Hares' lawsuit won't be on hold like this forever, will it?
Master, second assistant. There is an incoming call from Billy. Should I connect the call for you?
Speak of the devil. Barry, put the call through.
Oh, manager, you're home! I just sent you a message, but you didn't reply.
Estamos atendendo o cliente, não viu o telefone.
Sorry, I was dealing with some customers. Didn't check my phone.
Manager, I have something really important to tell you, but I'd prefer to do it face to face. I'm at the corner behind Bardic Needle. Can you meet me there?
Billy, that's not far away. Why don't you just come to the store?
Because the vehicle I'm driving won't fit through. Wait. A public security officer is coming over. I gotta talk to them real quick. Hey, so I'm hanging up. I'll be waiting. I'm counting on you.
What is Billy talking about? The Cunning Hares usually park their car in our parking lot, don't they? But since you said so, Wise, you should go meet him.
Tá estranho isso. Mas pelo menos eu fiquei contente porque eu, como fala, essa história agora é principal, entendeu? Então avança um pouco nas coisas. Que bom, fofinho.
Oh, manager, that was quick.
Billy, have you left the Cunning Hares? What's with the leaps and bounds truck and this bamboo?
No way. I'm pretty happy with my life now. And besides, the boss hasn't paid me 1 denny of my bonus yet. This truck and the bamboo both belong to the Sons of Calydon, one of the Outer Ring biker gangs. The truck has a new Eridu entry pass, and recently non-residents have had to queue for a long time to get in and out of the city. So I'm helping them transport goods. After all, I used to work for them.
Não sabia que você já tinha vivido um tempo na Zona Externa.
I didn't know you've spent time in the Outer Ring.
Yeah, actually I lived in the Outer Ring for a while. It was a stroke of luck that eventually brought me to the city. Manager, we can chat about this later. I have something important to tell you. The Sons of Calydon have intel on Pearman.
Que tipo de informação?
What kind of intel do they have specifically?
I asked, but that's info they don't give up easily. Manager, the Sons of Calydon know we're looking for Pearman. They said they can provide exclusive intel on one condition. They want to talk business with Faith and face to face.
You mean they're looking for a proxy?
They didn't put it like that, but that's my guess. Manager, though we really need Pearman for the case we're handling, Nicole said we owe you, so you have the final say on who to work with. Anyway, I'll be helping the Sons of Calydon upgrade their bamboo and purchase supplies in the city over the next few days, and then I'll head out to meet them. If you want to meet them face to face, you should come with me.
Claro que a gente vai. Vai pra um lado, vai pro outro. Vai pra um lado, vai pro outro. Vai pra um lado, vai pro outro.
Wise, you're back. What did Billy want to talk about?
Você conta o que aconteceu pra Belly.
The Sons of Calydon, one of the Outer Ring biker gangs, has info on Pearman. But they Wise, what do you think?
Finalmente uma pista. Eles querem um proxy.
Since they probably need a proxy, our chances of getting info on Pearman are quite high.
Right, but they want you to go to the Outer Ring in person. There are too many unknowns.
Billy will be there too. Plus, he's still doing favors for his old boss, so they must get along well.
All right, I get it. The good thing is that the Outer Ring isn't under New Eridu's jurisdiction, and proxies can operate there unrestricted. So we don't have to worry about anyone finding out that we're Pathan. Wise, you should spend the next couple of days preparing for the trip and taking care of any loose ends.
Bem, já contei ao Billy sobre nossa decisão. Pronto pra ir? Já nasci pronto. Como você é rápido, acho que agora só temos que esperar o Billy. A data da partida chega rapidamente. Bem, hoje você vai pra Zona Externa com o Billy. Tome cuidado no caminho. O Billy estacionou o carro do lado de sempre, então encontre ele lá. Apesar de não ter muitos dispositivos inteligentes fora da cidade, a Fada e eu vamos ficar de olho em vocês dois. Bem, você chegou. Pé na estrada. Capítulo 4. Tour incendiário. Pouco depois, é uma estrada na Zona Externa.
It stretches on forever.
What do you think, Manager? The Outer Ring scenery is pretty nice, right?
Agradável?
Super fun to drive here.
Olha a quantidade de esfera que tem.
This road is too close to a hollow, and there are so many other hollows around.
There's nothing we can do about it. The Outer Ring lacks ether technology, making it hard to eliminate hollows. They can't even mine ether resources. Hey, you see that big guy over there?
That machinery. Is it an oil pump?
Oh, you're good. This area is called the Old Oil Field. The residents here still rely on petroleum for their livelihoods. Wait!
Eita.
Billy, turn right. Drive into the hollow.
Nossa, na contramão.
Oh my, oh my. Interesting. They actually drove into the hollow. And here I thought I'd get to see some explosive carnage.
Lord Lucius, I did what you asked. Please, spare me. Please spare me.
Although the Sons of Calydon meeting their end in a hollow only earns a 61 from me, I'll let it slide this time considering your hard work. I hope that in the future you'll remember this lesson and stop meddling in things that you shouldn't.
Ixi.
The second in command of the Vanquishers colluding with an ether corporation in the city? That's not a joke you should make lightly.
Ih. Alguém quer eles morto. Mortinho, mortinho.
Manager! Manager! Are you alright? I'm fine, Billy. Don't worry.
That's good. When you hit your head on my arm just now, it made a really loud sound. That oil tanker heading straight for us was terrifying. We only made it thanks to your quick thinking. And the vehicle isn't totaled. But we've fallen into a hollow now. What's our next move?
E vamos ver se tem algo de útil aqui.
Billy, let's see what we have on hand that we can use.
Oh, right. Now that you mention it. There's anti-corruption serum in the truck that the Sons of Calydon asked me to buy. Neither of you can stay in the hollow for long, right? Also, I've got a few discarded data piles from the city.
Billy, that's how we escaped from the hollow. There must be a carrot in the Sons of Calydon's bamboo. Plus, the new data from the data piles.
Oh, that's right! You're a proxy! You can calculate a path out of the hollow! Alright! Let's get to work installing the data piles!
Vamos lá.
Let's go, manager! I've got the data piles.
Okay, installing 3 should be enough.
É hora da ação.
We've got ethereals. Must have been drawn in by the data piles.
Don't worry, manager. I'll handle them. Chop, chop.
Caraca! Gostei desse ataque desse bango.
Try this! I've got plenty of bullets! Try this! I've got plenty of bullets! Quit moving!
Pronto.
Got one installed! Manager, let's go to the next location.
Obrigado, obrigado. Vamos vir pra cá.
More ethereals, and they seem tougher than the last ones. Manager, find someplace safe to take cover. I've got plenty of bullets!
Vai, 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 vai.
Watch your back!
Eu tô achando que eles... É impressão minha ou eles estão usando bem menos a televisão agora? Praticamente não estão usando muito. Acho que desde do episódio da Jane que eu não pego televisão. A televisão é da hora? A televisão até que é da hora, entendeu? Não é o melhor dos mundos, mas ela até que não é tão ruim. O problema é que tem muita gente reclamando da televisão, achando a televisão chata. É claro que a 100 tá bem melhor, entendeu?
Don't worry, manager. I'll take care of these guys in no time. you holding up?
All good. I can manage. Huh? Did you hear that?
Yes. Which one?
Eita, preula, vai ter um grandão.
Uh-oh, it's a big guy.
Let's go back to the car and get out of here.
You can do it, manager. We're almost there.
I'm really not built for this level of activity.
Ser feito. Só corre.
Big sis.
It's been a hot minute, little bro. Oh, so this is the proxy I've heard so much about.
Come on, brother. You've gotten a bit rusty.
All right, here we go. It's time to shine.
Tutorial de combate, a personagem Caesar.
All right, boys. Let's get to it.
Show me what you got, bro.
10 rounds be enough?
Oh, you really must be feeling confident today.
Ah, mas não vai dar pra jogar com o outro ainda.
I can't get a reimbursement on anything over 10.
Eu não sei quando que ele vai vir.
Please,
Ready.
Ah, não deu pra lutar com ela. Eu queria lutar.
That was a close call, little bro. If we'd been a few seconds later, you would have been chomped to pieces by ethereals already.
Don't worry, big sis. I'm made out of tough enough stuff to hold out.
brother, you had nowhere to run, but you've still got a mouth on ya.
Lighter, you just don't know me well enough. My body is made out of enhanced materials now. Forget about ethereals. Even Nicole wouldn't dare hit me barehanded.
Oh, so you mean you're literally made out of tough materials?
So, big sis, Lighter, how did you end up here?
Oh, I got a strange call earlier from a young girl. She was all panicked and said you fell into this hollow.
So it was the deputy manager.
Lucy thought it might be a trick, but the intel she gave about you was flawless. And she even laid out a rescue route. Oh, so this is the legendary proxy, huh? Who'd have thought?
Chegou bem na hora.
You arrived just in time.
Hey, Proxy! What's wrong?
Manager! Manager! Stay with me! Quick! We gotta get out of here!
É, ele não deve ter tanta tolerância assim a Ether. Algum tempo se passou após você perder a consciência em Chiloreza. Meu Deus, já tô fazendo um velório de cactos pra ele.
We, the sons of Calydon, must honor our guests with the finest funeral.
Lighter, de
you will be
suculentas.
carrying the coffin.
That's a heavy responsibility.
We'll need to keep the hearse driving steady. Piper.
Got it. I'll make sure it's as smooth as
Bernice. Of course, you'll be handling the cremation. You got it.
Nossa.
Lucy. Lucy? Can you all stop goofing around? Don't be be upset. It's not every day we get to have fun with the cremation ceremony.
You don't have fun at our guest expense! Bernice! Put away the flamethrower, now! You guys are driving me nuts!
Why is it? How are you feeling? Are you hurt?
Sorry. We got a little carried away. Welcome to the outer ring. May you rise from the ashes.
Depois de alguns instantes.
Faithin! Who would have thought you'd both end up here all because of an accident? Must have scared you back then, huh? Relax! You two and Billy are thick as thieves, so that makes us friends.
Yeah, right. We've been partners in crime for a while now.
Time for a formal introduction. We're the Sons of Calydon, a biker gang from the Outer Ring. I'm the current boss, Caesar. Billy should have already told you why we invited you. The Sons of Calydon need a favor from you. As for Pearman, his airship crashed here in the Outer Ring during landing. He's lucky to be alive, but he's badly injured and hasn't woken up yet.
Wait, you mean you have Pearman?
Yeah. Wait, didn't Lucy tell you? Don't worry, we'll make sure he heals up. And once he's awake, we'll hand him over to you.
Wait. Caesar, are you stupid? Negotiations haven't even started, and you already handed over such an important bargaining chip?
Negotiations? Bargaining chip? Lucy, again with the pettiness. This kind of manipulation and leveraging? That's not very overlordy.
Easy for you to say. I worked my butt off to keep this info under wraps just for today. If we can't strike a deal with Faithin, where do you expect me to find a reliable proxy for the Tour d'Inferno?
The Tour d'Inferno is our business. I never planned to count on anyone else. Don't worry, Proxy. You coming to the Outer Ring is a sign of respect. Even if you don't agree to help us, I won't go back on my word about Pearman.
Caesar, we appreciate your kindness. But as they say, no work, no reward.
Belle is right.
Nós vamos ajudar, precisamos de XP.
We only came today hoping to get a bit of information on Pearman. We could never have expected what you're offering. Since you've been so honest with us, we'll do everything we can to help you.
Straight to the point! I like it! Can you relax a little now, Lucy?
Thanks, Faithin. Your willingness to help will be huge for us.
O que é esse tour incendiário?
So you need a proxy for this Tour d'Inferno you mentioned, right? What is it?
The Tour d'Inferno is the biggest event in the old oil field. Only the strongest squads of bikers can compete. It's a test in the hollows to find out who's the best.
Caesar, there's no way they'll get it when you put it like that. Let me explain. Simply put, the Tour d'Inferno is an off-road motorbike race that crosses through a hollow. Only 2 teams compete, and the rules are simple. The first team to cross the hollow, reach the finish point at Cinderglow Lake, and throw a spark stone into the lake, wins.
Meio perigoso.
I never knew you held such dangerous races here in the Outer Ring.
Proxy, holding the Tour d'Inferno isn't just for the thrill of it. It's also a way to regularly ensure the safety of our oil resources in the form of a race. After all, oil is the lifeblood of the old oil field. Naturally, for us biker gangs, the Tour d'Inferno also serves another purpose. The winner of the race becomes overlord of the old oil field motor league.
Eita.
That's right, Faithin. The overlord is recognized as the top dog of the motor league. The current overlord's faction is called the Vanquishers, and their boss held the title for years. I've been itching to challenge him for a while now.
Caras que tentaram atropelar a gente. Motivada.
I see. Lofty aspirations.
Oh, Caesar, if all you think about is shallow stuff like that, it won't be long before the Sons of Calydon are mine. People are gunning for the Overlord spot for more than just becoming the top dog. We're not some school kids hooked on fighting manga. The future of the oil industry in the old oil field relies on the support of the Motor League, in every sense of the word. And as the leader of the Motor League, the Overlord is in charge of assigning transport routes. That means they hold real, tangible power. For the past 6 months, the Vanquishers have only given us the worst routes. They're definitely messing with us behind our backs. But when I went to confront them, that smug second-in-command Lucius just said, the Overlord isn't in the old oil field right now, and the routes are decided at random.
Speaking of the Overlord, he hasn't been seen for half a year. Who knows what he's been doing? But Lucy, what are you afraid of? Even if the routes aren't great, with our skills, it's nothing we can't handle.
Isso é suspeito. O cara sumiu por quase um ano, ninguém vê ele.
You're just mad because there's nowhere to buy makeup and snacks on these routes.
Shut up, Caesar! Didn't we agree you wouldn't criticize me in front of guests?
What? You call that criticism? It's the truth. And you're the one who's always calling me an idiot. You think I don't have any self-respect?
You ruin one's plans each time you open your mouth and expect me to praise you?
Yeah. Lady Lucy Montefiore, I ruined your plans. Are you forgetting who's the one who was so excited about meeting the legendary proxies that she couldn't sleep all night?
Enough, Caesar! I challenge you to a duel! Today's the day for the Sons of Calydon to change hands!
Bring it on!
Menos.
Scared. Lighter! Come here and be the judge!
Elas vão ficar bem?
Are they going to be okay?
Well, it's fine, Proxy. Don't worry. This is a 2 or 3 times a day kind of thing. Yeah, it's no big deal. Just don't get roped into being the referee, or you might end up on the wrong side of both of them. Anyway, Proxies, it's great to have your help with the Tour de Inferno. Let's give it our best shot.
Tá ficando tarde. Por que não acampamos aqui essa noite? Esse posto de gasolina tá fechado, mas é seguro aqui por causa do arraial ali embaixo. Você tá falando daquele furtivo, né? Como Saci já disse, o dirigível caiu na Zona Externa e a gente achou ele. A gente estava prestes a entregar ele pro DSP pela recompensa, mas antes de desmaiar ele ficou gritando algo do tipo, tem outra pessoa por trás disso, eu tenho provas. Então a gente deixou ele ficar. Tá na cara que ele sabe de alguma coisa. Pela sua cara, acho que a informação é importante pra vocês, bom saber. Bem, ninguém mais sabe que ele tá com a gente. Além disso, ele tá recebendo tratamento especial num lugar seguro. E quanto a Caesar e Lucy, acho que elas vão ficar lutando por mais algum tempo. Mas não se preocupe, elas costumam ir pra algum lugar afastado pra lutar, então elas não vão atrapalhar seu descanso. Não era bem isso que a gente tava perguntando, né? Ah, elas lutam e fazem as pazes bem rapidinho. Mais do que presas de aço consomem gasolina. Certo, vamos deixar a fofoca pra amanhã. Agora tá na hora de tirar o ronco. Você deve estar caindo pelas tabelas. Os jovens precisam dormir bastante pra crescer. Tivemos um dia muito cansativo, então aceitamos a gentil oferta dos filhos de Calydon e ficamos na Chilobrasa para passar a noite. Na manhã seguinte... Pô, eles estão colocando mais cinemáticas. Da hora. Estava com certo receio de dormir em um ambiente novo, mas o sol estava brilhando quando acordei. Após um bom descanso, minha visão está bem melhor. Já que Belly já acordou, preciso conversar com ela para expandir nossas atividades como proxy na Zona Externa. Localização dos carrinhos, aqui também vai ter carrinho. A gente vai ter que explorar bem, entendeu? Que é isso daqui? Ah! Pensei que eu ia ter que arrumar esse banco, mas não. Interessante. Mais carrinho. eu ver o que mais tem aqui. Tem alguma coisa de útil aqui? Não, só uma parede invisível. E uma raiva de parede invisível, vocês não têm ideia. Aqui embaixo não parece ter nada. Entendeu? Além do carrinho que a gente pegou. Então, ô serzinho, sobe. Aqui eu acho que não dá pra ir muito pra cá. Então... Deixa eu ver o que temos de bom aqui. Mais carrinho. Beleza, localização de carrinho. Mais localização de carrinho. Em vez de falar com vocês, deixa eu só ver se tem mais alguma coisa aqui. Não. Então, vamos lá. Vamos lá, Billy.
Morning. Did you sleep well?
Uhum.
You were exhausted yesterday, right? As soon as your head hit the pillow, you were out like a light.
Onde você tá indo?
Billy, you look like you're getting ready to go somewhere.
Actually, it's the opposite. I just took the other manager back to your store. The other manager and Caesar decided that they're gonna move some of the equipment into your car and set up a mobile proxy workshop.
Pera, querem trazer bem pra cá?
You mean moving the HDD equipment out here?
Right. The other manager said working in the city would make communication difficult. Plus, smart devices are few and far between in the Outer Ring, and long-range data transmission could slow us down.
Oh, morning, Proxy. You're awake. Billy's right. You'll be more efficient working from here in the Outer Ring. Don't worry. We'll take care of the power and network connection. Even in the Outer Ring, you'll be, walking on thin ice.
De repente me deu um certo nervoso quanto ao ambiente de trabalho.
Hearing that makes me a little nervous about our new working environment.
By the way, before the equipment arrives, let me take you to Blazewood and introduce you to the townsfolk. Lucy said you might not be used to roughing it with us, so I got the mayor to prepare a place for you.
Imagina.
You shouldn't have.
It's no problem. After we get back from town, go talk to Lucy and the others. I heard from your sister that you need to collect some holo data before the race. Lucy and the gang are also preparing for the Tour d'Inferno. You should be able to help each other out.
Aliás, deixa eu ver como tá a situação. Deixa eu só resgatar esses daqui, beleza. E aqui também, deixa eu resgatar. Ah, é aqui embaixo. Olá, criatura. Criatura?
Casa! I brought the proxy to say hi.
Oi.
Oh, Caesar. So this is the proxy from the city? Guess folks from New Eridu start working young, just like us.
Caesar, who is this young lady?
Young lady? You city folks talk funny. I'm Casa, the mayor of Blazewood. The sons of Calydon have taken good care of our town. So if you need anything, just let me know. You can stay in the house behind me tonight. Sorry, it's still got some stuff that hasn't been moved out, but I'll get someone to clean it up.
Hey, Casa. I noticed a lot of people in town making these woven items.
We don't have a choice. The pipeline to town still isn't fixed. Without a gas station, all we can do is make handicrafts to earn a living. Luckily, we got a big order recently, and with the Tour d'Inferno coming up, the sunflints are selling like hotcakes.
Calisol?
What's a sunflint?
Oh, it's a kind of handicraft woven from straw. During the Tour d'Inferno, almost every house in the old oil field hangs them up.
Calisol, uma peça de artesanato feita de palha de xilobrasa. Olha, pô, é bonita pra caramba. Parece uma cabeça pra baixo. É, desenho de um rosto.
Looks like a face.
The elders say this is the face of the god of sun and fire, who guides heroes to ignite Cinder Lake and return safely from the hollow. But there's another saying. The upside-down person on the Sunflint is the first overlord of the Motor League.
Such a unique pattern must have a story behind it.
Yep. Actually, this pattern represents the legend of the first overlord's Tour d'Inferno. Though the old oil field can still produce oil, did you know the core oil field was swallowed up by a hollow decades ago?
Wait, isn't oil susceptible to ether corruption?
After the disaster, etheric matter seeped through the underground facilities and oil pumps, ruining the shallow oil reserves. But luckily, the collapse of the only deep drilling facility formed a unique natural gas vent. The burning gas kept the etheric matter from spreading further down.
So the natural gas vent is Cinderglow Lake.
The appearance of Cinder Lake saved everyone's livelihoods in the old oil field. But even with Cinder Lake, we can't rest easy. Natural gas and etheric matter burning together can easily turn into ether crystals building up around the lake. If left unchecked, more and more crystals will build up and eventually block the vent, extinguishing the lake. If that happens, the underground oil will be doomed.
There was a time when Cinder Lake nearly went out. In order to save it, a young man and his friends risked their lives to enter the hollow and blast open an ether crystal using a special spark stone, just like the one in my hand.
Pederneira.
But the hollow was treacherous, and they didn't even have a carrot with them. By the time they reached Cinder Lake, it was almost completely covered with crystals. Out of desperation, the young man rode his bike into the only spot that was still burning in Cinder Lake and managed to ignite it.
Que lenda.
So, everyone makes sunflints in memory of his sacrifice.
Oh, Proxy. I never said the first overlord died there.
It's normal for the Proxy to think that way. After all, everyone who went to Cinder Lake with him thought he was dead, but a day later, he miraculously emerged from the hollow alive. Folks say the god of the sun and fire was moved by his bravery, allowing him to be reborn from the flames. Since then, the residents have drawn his face and the image of him diving into Cinder Lake on their sunflints. There's even a line from a folk song that goes, "Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly."
É uma ótima história.
That's a great story. No wonder it's widely told.
Kids in the old oil field grew up hearing that story. They used to play games pretending to be the first overlord in the Tour d'Inferno. Of course, the first overlord did more than that. After he returned, he gathered all the biker gangs in the old oil field and formed the Motor League. He also made the rule that the Tour d'Inferno would be held every few years to prevent a similar crisis at Cinder Lake.
Yeah, that's why the Tour d'Inferno continues to this day. It's still a feat only the strongest bikers can accomplish, but for us residents, it's become more of a festival.
Acho que a gente perdeu a noção do tempo conversando sobre o tour incendiário. É um assunto interessante. Que bom que você acha isso. Mas preciso falar com o Caso sobre o fornecimento de energia do seu dispositivo. Por que você não vai buscar a Lúcia e os outros no posto de gasolina? Vamos lá. Com o Pearman na mão dos filhos de Calydon, a gente vai ter que dar uma ajudinha pra eles. Já que tá todo mundo simpático, tudo legal, tudo gente boa, a gente ajuda mesmo sem o Pearman, né? Mas tudo bem. Mas ajudando com o Pearman fica melhor ainda. E é claro, essa tour do inferno parece perigosa, ainda mais porque tem gente estranha atrás da Belle do Wise. Gente estranha que quer, ó, eles. Mas isso tudo no próximo episódio, eu espero vocês lá. Então se gostaram, deixa aquele joinha que é só clicar, coloca um comentário falando o que você achou, compartilha com os amigos que é muito importante. Se não for inscrito no canal, já aproveita, se inscreve e ativa o sininho para receber notificação dos próximos vídeos. Muito obrigado e até o próximo!